Razabani for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted to bump into here in Coventry. My man, heavyweight contender, KASH Ali. KASH, it's been a while, how are we doing?
Yeah, it's good. A nice change not to be sat in a car.
And if people are probably thinking what we're referring to, obviously during COVID we did a lot of interviews, but you were always in your car, on the go, on the move. But yeah, finally good to do a face-to-face. How have things been?
No, all good. Come here tonight, sporting, watching the lads fight. It's been a good show, been a good fights, and I think Sam Egginton's fighting now. So enjoying it, sitting on the other side, and can't wait to get back in there. Everybody,
Sky Sports, Ben, Adam Smith, everyone's talking about the young kid Adam Azim. I'm thinking it's the first time you saw him live, but what did you make of it?
No, brilliant, good kid. He looks strong, fast. One thing I've seen today, very fast, very sharp and explosive. And that scene, bang, strong took the guy out. Not much to say apart from that. Explosive, and he's dangerous kid. I think even right now he'll beat most of in the British rankings lightweights easy. I think.
Is it important when you're at that age that you're managed correctly, you're having the right fights, even though people around you may believe that you have talent to go, like you said, and fight all the British level lightweights or super lightweights, but is it important to take your time? He's young, he's 19, 20 years old.
No, definitely. That's what it is. When you're knocking everyone out, then you don't want to take that big jump straight away. Obviously, if you believe in yourself, why not? But generally speaking, in boxing, you need to build up right fights, step up your rounds, and get the British titles. Before it's a big jump. But I think he'll do well. He looks good and exciting to watch.
Talk a little bit about you. What is the latest? When are we going to see KASH Ali back in the ring? I know you've got the IBF strap. Yeah. Probably still taking it around Sheffield in your car and showing the whole world. But what is the plan?
No, hopefully I've been I had a little niggle in my hand, minus injury, so I fought in February last, and just getting the hand, getting physio and stuff, so should be good to go. Hopefully get a few in before the end of the year. But number 11 in the IBF now as well, so that means they're all going to get it, as they say.
You just said that, and I was going to come to that. You're getting close to that top 10 now. That top 10, yes. I know you haven't had the support that you needed when you started boxing. Yeah. You had a bit of a rough time outside of boxing. You got yourself back into boxing, got yourself in trouble during boxing with the whole David Price stuff. But do you feel now you're on a roll? You got that winning streak now, and you want to climb up and at least fight the top British heavyweights that we have here? No,
100%. That's what it's about. So I come in this sport, even like I said, 2 amateur fights, but I knew I've sparred the top guys, and I know, anyone can talk, but like I said, most people after that last fight with the Price, but after that I won the European and stuff, so I think people will get to see the real me, like I said, fight by fight, and I want to fight the top guys, the big boys, whoever they are, one by one, and I think I'm the dark horse. I think I'll be the dark horse of the division.
I just want to talk about some stuff I saw online, obviously. Is there beef between you and CHISORA?
Ask him.
No, I'm asking you.
No, I've not. I've sparred CHISORA quite many times, and we've had some good spars, to be honest. Good, CHISORA brings it. He's coming for you. So sparring him is like a fight, and like I said, I'm not going to stand there. I'll give it back. So it's good spars, But in the future, they're the kind of fights in the very near future, not just future as in 10 years. We're talking 12 months, 18 months before that. I want to be in them kind of fights, 100%.
Again, say if you can only, but I heard he got a bit upset with you because you went and started sparring somebody else that you wasn't supposed to spar. But what happened? Only if you can say.
Yeah, sparring. I sparred him. I said, I had my fight coming up. He had his fight. Then he didn't spar for a bit. I needed to spar him, and I went elsewhere and sparred. There's nothing too much into it. I'm not offended. I ain't got no problem. Is there a problem? No, there isn't a problem. If you want a problem, we can have a problem.
We know CHISORA's got 10, 11 losses, but he still finds a way to get these big fights. He's on Sky in a couple of weeks' time against Kubrat Pulev. Do you think CHISORA's a good fight for you?
Yeah, definitely. These are the guys. He's a tough man. He's experienced. He's been in with the top guys. He's lost at the top level. And for me, where I believe I can go, I believe they're the fights I could win and have in the future, and 100%. Definitely, it's not being arrogant or being bigger. It's what I believe. They've had the big fights. I believe I need my opportunities now, and I think I'm just knocking on them doors. I'm very close.
I know you sparred practically all the heavyweights here in the UK. A man you know well, a man you've sparred, but someone close to where you live, obviously Anthony Joshua, training in Sheffield. He takes on AJ-USYK in the rematch. He's made some changes in his team. He's obviously brought in Robert Garcia. A lot of people still think this is a tough fight for Joshua, and it's not a fight that he can win. What are your thoughts?
See, For me, if he's gonna, he showed in the last fight, he tried outboxing, but it didn't work. He got outschooled. He got outboxed against a good boxer, Gold Olympics. The guy had 200-300 amateur fights. Cruiserweight, he's got the natural, faster speed. But it's common sense. Joshua's gonna go in there like how Josh used to fight early in his career. Go in there and just bully him, hands up tight. Now he's got Garcia. I'm sure he'll be working on some body shots, head shots, and just bully him, just put it on him. I know all downfall is as he's doing it, he could get countered. So it'll be calculated pressure, but just basically put it on him. Don't think about outboxing him. Just even if you lose a few rounds, but if you're adjusting, setting the jab up, But Joshua's a bigger man, could be out jabbing him, touching him up, and then. But I think Joshua could do it this time.
Do you feel like there's even more pressure now because of the changes he's made? He's coming off a loss, new trainer, going away to a different country. Do you think there's a lot more pressure, or do you feel like the fact that he's an underdog, the fact that people are thinking he's not going to win, the fact that he isn't the champion, that works in his favour?
You know what? I think he's going to go in there not bothered. I know the pressure. I think them days of pressures. There was early days when he fought Klitschko, maybe when he fought Parker. After his Ruiz, I think his biggest pressure was the Ruiz rematch. And he overcome that, whichever way he did. He beat him on points and he won. But I reckon, I think we're going to see. I like to think so. If I was in his position, I like to see. I think we're going to see a aggressive, not giving a damn Joshua.
Also, Alexander Usyk talked about becoming undisputed champion. For him to become undisputed champion, he has to fight Fury, who says he's retired, but Fury still holds the WBC belt. Fury says, "Show me $500 million and I'll come out." Realistic?
With boxing, you don't know. They are big fights. They do get made, but I'd like to think so. If Usyk wins, him and Joshua, the winner will fight Fury, and I reckon Usyk and Fury. I think the bigger boxer will beat the smaller boxer. That's the way I look at it. But it'll be a hard fight.
Okay. Well, Kash, anything else you want to add before we end this interview?
No, that's it. Let's go. Everyone tune in soon. We're going to be back in action and in some good fights. Let's go, man.
Kash Ali, IFL TV, thank you very much.
Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.